Hello students, it's me Rizwan here. In this video, we're going to see how to solve problems based on statistics. That is, how do you find the measures of central tendency, that is mean, median and mode, and also the measures of dispersion, okay, like standard deviation and range and everything, right? So let us start. We're going to use this TI Nspire CX calculator for that. So let's go to the first problem. A set of data is given 18 twice, 19 twice, 20, 22, 22. Okay, so you have this data. Find the mean, median, mode, lower quartile, that is Q1, upper quartile, which is Q3, and standard deviation. Okay, so this is one variable. So what you do is just go here. You can see this table here. So select this. So now here under this column A, you have to enter these values. Okay. Now you can either leave it A as it is, or if you want to name it, let's say I name it as, let's say, X. Okay, fine. So come down. So I'm going to enter these values 18 twice. So 18 and then 19 twice and then 20 once, 22 twice, 23, 27, 28, 28. Sorry, I think this number is incorrect. So this is 28, 28. Then you have 31, 34, 34, 36. So 31, 34, 34, and 36. Okay. So as you can see, you have entered 15 numbers. Now once you have finished entering all these numbers, press menu, statistics, stat calculations, and please select one variable, statistics. Okay. When you press this, it will ask you whether the number of list is 1. That is correct. Press OK. And then it will ask you where is the X1 list. Okay. Now here it is in the first column, that is A. A and then this bracket is nothing but the first column. But you may remember that we named it as X, isn't it? So when you select this arrow, it will ask you, yeah, is it X? Yes, that's correct. That is X. And frequency list is 1. Yeah, that is correct. And then you may leave this here. Now this is very, very important, student. The first result column. That means you'll get all the answers in this column. So it's very important that this column is empty. You know that the column B, that is the second column, is empty. So not a problem. Press OK. So this is what you get. You can see that the results are mentioned here. So N is 15, number of there are 15 numbers here. Minimum value is 18. So this is the median. Okay. So you have, I'm sorry, if you go up here, yeah, you have the mean here 25.3, and then you have the standard deviation. This is the standard deviation 6.09, and if you go down further, you'll have Q1, which is the lower quartile, 19, median is 23, upper quartile is 31. Okay, so I think you got all the answers. That's done. So okay, so this problem is over. Now what you'll do is, suppose if you want to close this, if you want to delete this page, just select document, file, and let me explain it again. So document, file, and then close, and it'll ask you whether you want to save it or not. Now press no. So that's done. Yeah. Now let's look at the next problem. A standard die is rolled 36 times. The results are shown in the following table. Now in this particular problem, you know that it's a group data with frequencies, right? Now this is raw data here that you see here. Of course, it is arranged in a ascending order. Now this one is grouped, right? One appears 3 times, 2 5 times, like that. Okay. So how do you find the standard deviation, the median score, and the interquartile range for this particular problem? Okay, what we do is, again, press this list and spreadsheet, and then here in this column, the first column, I'm going to enter the score, and then in the second column, I'm going to enter the frequency. Okay, So what we'll do is we will take the score as x. So here I'll enter x. Fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's done. So here for B, I'll take it as, let's say, frequency, right? So I'll take it as F. Okay. Now here the frequencies are 3, 5, 4, 6, 10, 8. 3, 5, 4, 6, 10, and 8. Okay. Once you have entered all the values, you need to enter menu, press menu, statistics, start calculations, again one variable statistics. Okay. Now here number of lists is again one student. It's not two. You may think that, okay, listen, I have entered the values in two columns, so it should be two. No, that is incorrect. It should be one. Okay, so press OK. Now, it will ask you where is the X list. We know that the X list is in, I've named it as X, isn't it? Okay. The next thing is, where is the frequency? Is the frequency 1? No, definitely not. So frequency, I've named it as F. So select F. Okay, category list. And the first result column in C. Yeah, we know that the third column is empty, so that is fine. The results are going to appear here. So press OK. And this is what you get. So X bar is 4.08. And then standard deviation is here 1.61. And here the question is, find the standard deviation. So the answer is the first one. The answer for the first question is 1.61. And then median is 4.5. Next, you need to find the interquartile range, which is nothing but Q3 minus Q1. That is, Q3 is 5 and Q1 is 3. So the answer is 5 minus 3, which is 2. Right? So that's it. So let us look at the last problem. Before that, let me close it. So doc, file, close. Okay. So let me select it again. A fisherman catches 200 fish to sell. He measures the length L centimeter of these fish, and the results are shown in the frequency table below. Okay. Now here, calculate the estimate for the standard deviation of the length of the fish. Now this here is given 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, like that. Okay. So what you need to do is, you have to take the mid values of these intervals. So for 0 to 10, the mid value is 5. Okay. For 10 to 20, it is 15, then 25, 35. Here it is 50, right? And here it is 67.5. So you add them and divide by 2, that will give you the midpoint. And here it is 87.5. So what we'll do is, here I'm going to name this again as X. Okay, so the mid values are 5, 15, 25, 35. Okay, and after that you have 50, 67.5. Okay, then you have 87.5. So this is done. So let me enter the frequencies now. 30, 40, 50. 30, 33, 11, 6. That's it. So now menu, statistics, stat calculations, one variable statistics, and again number of lists is 1. And here now X is in X list, isn't it? Frequency is in F. Okay. Now I think we have not named the frequency. So what we'll do is, we know that the frequency is in second column, isn't it? So I'll write B, and then here this one. Control this. So frequency is in second column, and okay, result will come in third column, right? So press OK. Let us solve the third problem now. Fine, students. Let us solve the third problem now. A fisherman catches 200 fish to sell. He measures the length L centimeter of these fish, and the results are shown in the frequency table below. Okay. Length is between 0 to 10. There are 30 fish, 10 to 20, 40 fish, like that. Okay. Calculate an estimate for the standard deviation of the length of the fish. Now, in this case, what we need to do is, students, if you have intervals like this, you need to find the mid values. So how do you find the mid values? You add the lower limit and the upper limit and divide by 2. So here the midpoint is 5. Here it is 15, between 10 and 20. Here it is 25. Here it is 35, 50. Here it is 67.5, and here it is 87.5. Okay, so let us enter these values. So press this, and then here I'm going to name this as X. Okay, so the mid values are, I think it starts with 5, 15, 25, and 35. Okay, the next one is 50, 67.5, and then 87.5. Okay, done. Okay, now I'm going to name this as F, the frequency. So now here the values are 30, 40, 50, and 30, 30, 40, 50, 30, 33, 11, and 6. So 33, 11, and 6. Done. So after this, press menu, statistics, stat calculations, one variable statistics. Again, number of list is 1. So press OK. And it'll ask you where is the X list. X list is in X, the first column, and the frequency is in second column, which is, we named it as F. Okay, that's done. And then the result will appear in the third column. Press OK, and you got this, student. So here the mean is 29.8. I think here the question is find the standard deviation. The answer is 19.8. Okay, so that's it. So thanks for watching this video, students.